Welcome everybody to Power Yoga Cross Train, 30-minute practice. Let's go ahead and get started in a first child's pose. Big toes together, open the knees out, and let the forehead come down onto the mat. And then extend your arms out in front of you, or you can bring your arms back behind you and just take about a minute or so and just start to set the tone for your practice. Even in this 30-minute practice where we'll definitely get things flowing, just want to make sure before we start to move our body that you just allow your mind to quiet and settle and center. And of course, as always, to just start to really hook into the breath. So see if you can start to pull the inhales down a little deeper. And then press the exhales out a little bit longer. And then just start breathing in about 3 to 4 seconds. And also breathing out about 3 to 4 seconds as well. And then just smoothing the breath out so your breath isn't choppy or erratic, but just becomes like a wave just rolling in and out through the nose. You're going to keep that breath in that flow. If you ever need to take a break, at any point, feel free to drop your knees. And just know that child's pose is always here for you if you want. So with that breath steady, let's go ahead and start to build the energy. So come all the way up to tabletop pose, all fours position. Stack your shoulders right above the wrist. Go ahead and lift your left leg off the ground parallel to the floor. And then extend the right arm forward so you come into sunbird pose. Flex through your back left foot. Press your left hand strong into the mat. Extend the right arm out, gazing down. Go ahead and take one more big inhale. Pull out, lift up. And then exhale, set it all down. And then switch sides. So lift that right leg up. Extend that left arm out. Spread the left fingers wide as you start to awaken a little bit of energy and a little bit of stimulation through the body. Keeping that breath fluid. One more inhale, pull out, lift up. And then exhale, set it all down. From here, step back to plank, upper push-up position. Stack your shoulders right above your wrists. Find that diagonal from the heels to the top of the head. Take a goodbye inhale, plank, and then on the exhale, lower slowly all the way down onto the belly. Release the tops of the feet, and then nice and easy. First cobra, inhale, float the chest up, and exhale, lower down. 2 more like that. Inhale, chest up, waking up that back, and exhale, down to the mat. Good, one more time. Inhale, chest up, roll the shoulders back. And then downward dog. Go ahead and tuck the toes, lift the hips, draw the hips up to the sky. And then first down dog. Just start to walk your dog. So you're pedaling one heel to the ground at a time. And especially if you're practicing right now in the morning time, your body's going to naturally feel stiff and tight. So just start to work out some of those kinks. And feel the stretch across the heels, the calves, and the backs of the legs. When you're done walking it out, spread wide through your fingers. Press strong through all 4 corners of the hands. Allow the hips to draw up as you descend those heels down towards the ground. Take a last inhale, stretch the hips back. And then on an exhale, just lightly walk both feet all the way forward to the top of the mat. Go ahead and spread the feet out about the width of the hips. And then bring your hands to your shins, right beneath your kneecaps into a first flat back. So draw your heart forward away from the hips. Let the chin come in a little bit. So you want to feel the top of the neck lengthening forward. Take another inhale, stretch the spine out. And then forward fold exhale, melt down. Put a little bend in the knee, soften your hamstrings. Bring your hands up to your waist. And then leading through your heart. On an inhale, rise and float. Both arms all the way up. And then both hands to prayer right in front of your heart.
Good. First warm-up series on the inhale. Circle the arms back up to the sky. And then forward fold on the exhale. Dive down on the out-breath. Flat back inhale, either fingers on the ground or hands to shins. And then exhale, step back to plank. And then lower down, same exhale. Cobra on the inhale, chest up, shoulders back. And then down dog, tuck the toes, lift the hips. And then just come back to that breath. Take a few breaths there. And see if you can find that ujjayi breath sound. So the breath flows in and the breath flows out. Allow it to pass gently along the back of your throat. So you create that wind-like sound. As we continue to sail with that breath, warming the body up, dissolving tensions away, and preparing that body for deeper things to come. Take an inhale, stretch your hips back. On the exhale, lightly walk or jump top of the mat. Flat back inhale, spine out. Forward fold, exhale, head low. Arms sweep up to the sky, big inhale. Hands to prayer, exhale. Arms to the sky, inhale, maybe even leaning back a little at the top. And then forward fold, exhale, dive down low. Flat back, inhale, chest out. Exhale, step or jump back. Lower down, same exhale. Cobra inhale with fluidity. And then exhale back to down dog. Take an inhale, stretch it back. And then exhale, walk or jump top of the mat. Flat back inhale. Forward fold, exhale. Arms up, inhale as you drive down to the feet. Hands back to prayer, Anjali. Inhale, float the arms up, grow long, get tall. Forward fold, exhale, breath leads the way. Flat back, inhale. Exhale, come back, lower down, elbows in, heart forward. Inhale, scoop the chest up. And then exhale back to down dog. Inner hand strong, inhale, stretch back. And then exhale, bring both feet all the way to the top of the mat. Flat back inhale, decompress. Forward fold, enjoy the stretch. Inhale, arms reach up above. And then both hands to prayer. One more round of those. Inhale, reach the arms up. And exhale, drape the chest flat on the legs. Flat back inhale. Exhale, come back. Lower down through chaturanga. Inhale, arching that spine. And exhale back, downward facing dog. Inhale, stretch back, get long, get loose. And then exhale, walk or jump both feet through. Inhale, sternum out. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, rise and fly, both arms up. And then both hands to prayer. Good, this time, sit down into chair pose. So squat down to the hips, reach the arms up, shift the weight back into the heels, and then reach the arms up. Spread wide through the fingers, find your gaze out in front of you. Take one last inhale, reach up, chair. Exhale, forward fold, dive down. Flat back, inhale, oxygen deep, and then exhale, step or jump back. Lower mindfully. Inhale, cobra, sternum up. Exhale, down dog. From here, right leg lifts up, inhale, parallel to the floor. And then right knee to the belly, shoulders above the wrist, knee to nose. Inhale, right leg back. And then exhale, right foot, top of the mat. Stay on your back left toes. And then from a runner's lunge, crescent pose, take both arms and just reach them vertical to the sky. So you're bending your right knee right above your right heel. The left leg drives back. The arms reach up. Wherever you are, take one last inhale. Find your full expression. And then exhale, hands down. Step the right foot back. Lower down, same exhale. Inhale, chest up. Exhale, down dog. Left leg up, inhale. Left knee to the belly, exhale. Inhale, left leg back. And exhale, left foot, top of the mat. Get your feet set, stay on your back toes, and then rise from that strong foundation. Both arms reaching all the way up. Good. Can you turn the outer right hip forward? Spiral your inner left thigh back. Allow your tailbone to draw down towards the mat. Generous bend through that front left knee. One more inhale, reach up. And then exhale, smooth sailing, lower all the way down with muscle. Inhale, chest up. And exhale, down dog. Inhale, stretch back. And exhale, walk or jump, top of the mat. Flat back, inhale, spine out. Exhale, forward fold, bend the knee, squat. Chair pose. Come back up, take a couple breaths there, sit back into the heels. Take one last inhale, chair. Stand up, hands to prayer. All right, you guys, let's take that and let's flow with it. Inhale, back to chair, arms reach up. Exhale, forward fold. Flat back, inhale, spine out. Exhale, step or jump back. Lower down, steady. Inhale, chest up. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, right leg up. Right knee to the belly, connect. Inhale, press back. Exhale, top of the mat. Crescent pose, inhale, rise up. Exhale, vinyasa, all the way down. Inhale, chest up, cobra or up dog. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, left leg up. Left knee to the belly, connect. Inhale, drive back. Exhale, top of the mat. Inhale, root to rise, arms to the sky. Exhale, vinyasa, all the way down you glide. Inhale, chest up. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, press back. Exhale, walk or float, top of the mat. Flat back, inhale. Forward fold, exhale, squat. Chair pose, arms up. Exhale, hands to prayer. One more just like that. Inhale, chair, Utkatasana. Exhale, fold, Uttanasana. Flat back, inhale. Step or jump back, Vinyasa. Inhale, chest high. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, right leg up. Right knee to the core. Inhale, drive back. Exhale, top of the mat. Inhale, press to lift. Exhale, vinyasa, all the way down with breath control. Inhale, chest up. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, left leg up. Left knee to the belly. Inhale, drive back. Exhale, top of the mat. Inhale, rise, strong but light. Exhale, vinyasa, all the way down, steady mind. Inhale, chest up. Exhale, back to down dog. Hold there. Come back to your breath. And then just smooth that breath out. Allow your heart to beat stronger. Allow your heart rate to increase as we continue to move through this power yoga cross-train class. This time, lift the right leg up, inhale. Swing the right foot, top of the mat. Spin your back foot flat. And then warrior one. Take both arms, reach them all the way up. Good. See if you can turn your outer left hip forward. So both hips facing forward. Take another inhale, reach up, warrior one. And then warrior two. So left arm back, right arm straight out in front of you. Slide the right foot a little to the left. And line your right heel up with your back inner left arch. Good. Now flip the right palm up. Reverse warrior. Left hand, outer left leg. Right arm up and back. And then keep bending deep through that right knee. And then feel that lateral stretch from your right waist all the way up through the ribs. One more inhale there. And then back to warrior two. Good. Right forearm on top of right thigh. Left arm straight up to the sky. If you want to go deeper, you can drop the right hand down onto the floor. You can even grab a block, put the block underneath your right hand. So feel what works for you. And then roll the left chest open. Extend the left arm all the way out towards the front as you find the diagonal from the outer left foot all the way through your left fingertips. Give that one last little reach there. And then reverse warrior. Big inhale up and back. And then exhale, vinyasa, cartwheel the hands, lower all the way down on the exhale. Inhale, heart spreads wide. Exhale, other side, left leg up, inhale. Left foot top of the mat, back foot flat. Warrior one, both arms reach up. Good, come back to that breath. Never losing the breath. The breath is the foundation of the practice. Outer foot strong. One more inhale, warrior one. And then warrior two. Right arm back. Left arm straight out in front. Squat that groin low. Lift that chest nice and tall. Find that gaze out across that front left middle finger. Flip the left palm up. And then reverse warrior. Right hand, outer right leg. Left arm up and back. Take a nice big inhale, stretch. Create that length. And then back to warrior two. Left forearm on top of left thigh. Or go ahead and drop that left hand down. Stay on your left fingertips. Press through the left hand. Reach for the right hand. Roll the right chest open. And then reach that right arm all the way out to eternity and beyond. Last little reach there. Reverse warrior. Inhale up and back. And then exhale, vinyasa. Cartwheel those arms and ride that breath. Inhale, chest up. Exhale, down dog. Good, you guys. Right leg up, inhale. Right foot top of the mat, back foot flat. Warrior one, inhale. And then warrior two. This time, straighten your right knee, right leg. Scoot the back foot in a little closer. Line your feet up, heel to heel. Now on the inhale, reach out through your right arm. And then we'll take it into triangle pose. So you can bring the right hand on top of your right foot, your right shin. Maybe even onto the outside of the right foot on the floor. Or again, grab your block, set it underneath the hand. Keep that front leg straight. And then notice all the places where you feel space. Send the breath into those spaces. Good. From here, left hand to left waist. Turn your gaze down. And look about a foot in front of that right foot, a little to the right. Start bending that right knee, and then shift your weight all the way up onto that front right foot, right leg. And then take your left arm, reach it all the way up into the air, into half moon, Ardha Chandrasana. Notice you're not holding your breath. Notice that your face is still soft and relaxed. And notice that your mind is still calm. Even if you fall out of the pose, fall with breath, fall with calmness. Now put a little bend in that bottom right knee. And then float step like a ninja all the way back to warrior two. Reverse warrior, inhale up and back. And then exhale, vinyasa, cartwheel those arms. And ride that wave of breath. Big inhale, heart smiles wide. Exhale, down dog. Left leg up, inhale. Left foot top of the mat. Warrior one, inhale, rise up. Warrior two, spread out, straighten that front leg. Bring the back foot in a little bit, shorten the stance up. And then as you're ready, inhale, reach out. And then left hand comes down, triangle pose. Allow the bottom of that triangle to be strong, stable. Allow the apex of the triangle, that right hand, to be expressive, spread wide through those fingers. Good. As you're ready, right hand to right waist. Turn your gaze down. Step by step, start bending the left knee. And then shift up onto that front left foot, left leg. Allow your right leg to hover parallel to the ground. Flex back to that right foot. Drive out through that right heel. If and when you're ready, take that right arm and reach it up as you pull your arms, your legs out north, south, east, and west in all directions. Breathe. Good. Challenging that balance always demands all your focus and all your attention. From here, a little bend in that bottom left knee. And then free fall gracefully back to warrior two. Reverse warrior, inhale up and back. And then exhale, chaturanga dandasana. Lower all the way down, exhale. Up dog, cobra, inhale. Down dog, exhale. Big inhale, stretch back. And then exhale, walk or jump. Top of the mat. Flat back, inhale. Forward fold, exhale. Bend the knees, squat the hips. And then chair pose, both arms all the way up. Good, let's bring those hands to prayer right in front of your heart. Take your left elbow to your outer right knee, right thigh. So chair twist. Squat back to the hips, draw your hands back. Extend your heart forward and out. And then see if you can roll those right ribs open to the sky as you wring that body out. One more squeeze there. Back up to chair. Inhale, arms up. And then hands to prayer. Right elbow, outer left knee, left thigh. Same thing on the other side. So each exhale, just see if you can move a little bit deeper into that twist. So let your breath lead and guide you in there. Last standing pose here, squeeze it out. Back to chair. Inhale, sit low, reach up. And then exhale, forward fold. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, step or jump back. Lower down, last vinyasa. Inhale, last cobra. And exhale, you made it. Last downward facing dog. Feel the channels open. Feel the energy flowing. Feel that warm oxygenated blood just pervading through the body. Go ahead and take one last inhale. Deepen into that stretch. And then relax the knees down onto the mat. And then let's stand up on top of the knees. Bring the hands to the waist for a moment. Setting up for camel pose. So stack your hips right above your knees. Bring your hands around to your lower back. And then take the heel of your hand and bring that to the upper ridge of your sacrum. So you create a brace of support through the lower back. Allow your chest to draw up so you create that length. And then start leaning back to your own degree. You can keep the hands on the lower back. Might feel good to bring the hands back onto the heels, but sometimes less is more. So again, listen to your body. Honor what you're feeling. And allow the pose to be healing. Take a last few breaths. Just breathing right into that chest cavity in this nice, big, open backward bend. Good, you guys. Next inhale. Come all the way back up, nice and easy. And then both hands down to the floor. Crawl your knees all the way forward to the top of your mat. Cross the feet behind you. Release down onto the sit bones. And then bring the soles of your feet together. Toes forward, heels in. Draw your feet in. Grab onto your feet. Roll the outer hips down towards the mat. Take an inhale, lift your chest up. And then exhale, just start to hinge down to your own degree. So we all have an edge, we all have a boundary. See if you can find your edge, and instead of letting your ego jam your way through that edge, try gently leaning into it. And then just let the breath gradually, with time, with practice, and with persistency, start to expand the edge. Start to expand the boundary. The more consistent you can be within your yoga practice, the more powerful it'll become. So every day, every week, just carving that time to get out on your mat, even if it's just these 30-minute yoga practices, always better than nothing. Come all the way back up, bring the hands to the outer knees, and then close the knees up. Extend your legs straight out in front of you, flex your feet, bring the arms up overhead, take a huge inhale, reach up. And then exhale, come into a seated forward fold. So just reach down, grab what you can get. And then take a good several breaths here. Each inhale, pulling your heart out. And then each exhale, just letting that chest just start to dip down. Inhale, spine out. And exhale, chest just coming down. A few more breaths there on your own. Now from here, go ahead and ease your way all the way back up. And then bend your knees so feet flat on the mat. Grab your hamstrings, the backs of your legs, and then just start leaning back. Float the shins off the mat parallel to the floor. Extend your arms forward. And then if you want to reach your legs towards straight, coming into boat pose, Navasana. Let the head come back a little bit so your neck's in alignment with the rest of your spine. And then see if you can engage that core. Chest up. Arms draw back, breath in that flow, face still soft. Go ahead and take one last inhale, lift it all up, and then exhale, release all the way down onto your back, all the way down onto the ground. Grab your shins, hug the knees in, give your lower back a little gentle rock side to side. Just massage into that tenderness of your lower back. Good. From here, both feet flat on the floor, the width of the hips. Slide your heels close in towards the hips. And then we'll come into bridge. So press the feet into the mat. And then tuck the shoulders underneath and in. Interlace the fingers. Draw your arms towards straight. Roll your inner thighs towards each other. And then send that breath down into the belly. And as you come into that belly diaphragmatic breath, this helps us to diminish stress hormones in the body like cortisol. So allow the stresses, allow the tensions, allow anything that you no longer want to continue to just fade away. Feel free to stay here in bridge. If you want a deeper back bend, you're going to shift the hands back by the ears, fingers face forward. Get a good grip. And then when you're ready, you're just going to press your elbows towards straight, coming into upper facing bow. And then either bridge or up bow, you can come up onto the tips of the toes, create even more of a lift, even more expansion. One last inhale wherever you're at, and then exhale, lower slowly, all the way back down onto the mat. Grab your shins, squeeze your knees into the belly, and then bring your right ankle on top of that left knee, setting up for thread the needle pigeon. Take the right arm through the legs, and then either grab your left hamstring or your left shin, both hands, flex your feet, and then draw that left knee down as you roll that outer right hip forward. Just get into a nice hip stretch on that right side. Notice where you feel the sensation. And then just see if you can breathe into that sensation where the mind goes, the energy always flows. Last little squeeze there. And then ease your way out, uncross that right leg. Same thing on the other side. Left ankle on top of that right thigh. Left arm threads down through the legs. Get those hands set. And then give that left hip a little bit of love, just like you gave that right hip. Always taking that time to create strength through the body, but also just to make sure that it remains supple, that it remains loose. And it's that flexibility that really allows us to age with grace. It's the one thing that we don't ever want to lose. Little squeeze there. And then just ease your way out of that. Grab your shins, both knees in. Spread your arms out wide like a T. And then let your both knees just kind of come all the way across to the right into a reclining twist. You can even take that right hand, place it on that outer left knee, and then either bring your gaze out across the left arm, or you can just look up, maybe even close the eyes as we continue to wind things down. Good. Both knees back up to middle. And the same thing to the other side. Just let those knees just kind of drape all the way across to the left. And any last tension in that lower back, just letting it go before we come into that last final pose of rest and relaxation. Good. Both knees back up to middle. Grab onto those shins. And then take a big inhale. Curl the forehead up to your knees. Shavasana. Release. Relax all the way onto your back. Good job, you guys. Let's take a minute or two here. Just kick back. And before we move from here, just take these last moments to just soak up those good vibes that you just produced. Dissolving into stillness. Dissolving into rest. Shavasana. Now feel free to stay here in Shavasana as long as you like. If you need some longer time, of course, just stay there. Otherwise, just start to move the fingertips, move the toes around, just coming back in. And then we'll stretch the arms up over the head, interlace your fingers from the palms inside out. And as you stretch back to the arms, stretch your feet, your toes forward, and enjoy a nice, good, full body stretch. And then go ahead and grab the shins, squeeze the knees into the belly, and then just nice and easily, just gently rock and roll all the way up to a last, final cross-legged seated position. Bring the hands to prayer right in front of your heart, sitting up tall, slightly bowing the forehead down, just giving gratitude to your practice for bringing you back to balance, wholeness, and vitality. Much health, stay connected, and see you on the mat. Good job. Namaste.